Hello and welcome to a special episode of Cosmic.crow.tarot. This is a reading for the fixed fire sign of Leo. And as you can see, we have all the cards laid out, all ready to go, so you don't have to watch me shuffle. We'll start here with the first position, move to the second, third, fourth, and finally the bottom of the deck. We have crystals surrounding this spread as well, all relating to the zodiac sign of Leo. We've got citrine, amethyst, labradorite, it's a golden labradorite to be exact, pyrite, also known as fool's gold, sunstone, tiger's eye, and carnelian. And this card right here also represents Leo. It's from the Astrological Oracle deck, which I will read you what that book says now about the sign of Leo. Leo is the lion. Element is fire, and planetary ruler is soul, which is the sun. Your motto, Leo, is I will. Pride, radiance, and warmth are the hallmarks of regal Leo. The lion's inborn confidence allows for great generosity, as Leo believes strongly in its own power to get whatever it wants and needs. Unbalanced, this can show as arrogance or vanity, with a tendency towards exaggeration. The deck we'll be using for your reading, Leo, is the Shadowland Tarot. And before you think I don't like this deck or anything like that, know that I'm not the one that chose it for you. The pendulum is. And if you would like a more personalized reading using any of my decks, feel free to send me a message, an email, or comment underneath this video and we can work something out. You can choose any of the decks that I have and we'll do a really detailed personal reading for you. Shall we begin this reading and see what the cards have to share with you? First position, I ask where you are presently in life. And for that, you receive the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of things moving forward, taking control of our lives and moving ourselves to where we want to be in life. Labeled 7 of the major arcana, this relates to some important aspect of your life. The Chariot is labeled 7 of the major arcana, which 7 relates to magic and mysticism. But before you can get to that inner magic and confidence in yourself, you've got to overcome the obstacles that you may face. And that's what the Chariot is all about. Overcoming obstacles, gaining control of your life, and having the confidence you need to make your dreams come true. As we can see from the illustration, the character is proud of where he is. They have their wand shooting up at the sky, and they've come from a long road, using whatever means necessary to get to where they want to be. Like the Rider-Waite-Smith deck shows the character riding in a chariot. This illustration in particular shows riding on 2 spiders. As the fixed fire sign of the zodiac, Leo, I feel like if there's anyone that really knows how to go after what they're passionate about, it's you. So as this is the card to represent where you are presently in your life, I feel like you're really taking control right now, leading yourself to where you want to be and overcoming any obstacles that you may face on your way. Moving on to the second card, I ask the cards where you want to be in life. For this, they gave us the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is a card of choices, so we can kind of tell from this illustration. So all these different characters in these cups are different options that you might have. As this is the card of where you want to be in life, Leo, perhaps that Chariot where you're leading yourself to where you want to be, you've got a one set mind and you're really focused on this singular goal. But your subconscious or your intuition is telling you that there's more options out there. Maybe you need to look elsewhere, or maybe you want more choices. Again, this is a 7 also, so it's overcoming obstacles and finding your inner power, taking control of your life. And looking at these cards closely, we see the spiders here in the Chariot being walked on. Down here at the bottom of this card, we see a tiny little spider cast off to the side, with all the choices in front. The sky's kind of gloomy and depressing, but life can feel that way when we feel overwhelmed by all the choices we face. Perhaps this is where you're looking to lead in yourself in your life, though. Some of the choices you might be wanting to face might be tangible, and others might just be fantasies. And the only way you can really tell is to look at each one in detail. Following the seven of the major arcana, the Chariot, I feel as though this shows that you've had this one track mind for a while and you're really trying to branch out, look for other things to do. Perhaps trying to find something you really enjoy, what you're passionate about, and have confidence in to lead in your life. As you are the fixed fire sign of the zodiac, Leo, if anybody can really find what they're passionate about and go after it, I believe it's you. But if you've got all these choices in front of you, you might not know which one's best for you and which one's not. So you've really got to have confidence in yourself and trust your intuition to decide which of these choices is best for you. The next question we asked to achieve this 7 of Cups and facing all those choices was how you can do this. And for that, we got the Hangman. At first glance of this card, and from the name, we kind of think of hanging around, having patience and waiting for things to happen. As you're a fire sign, Leo, patience might not be one of your best qualities. I'm a Sagittarius, and trust me, I know that fiery energy, it's really hard to have any patience for anything. But like I said with the 7 of Cups, which is what you're aiming to achieve right now, you've really got to think things through and find out which one of these choices is good for you and which ones may not be. In order to do that, you've kind of got to hang around and have patience as you look through all the details. The Hanged Man is labeled 12 of the major arcana, which can be reduced to 3, which relates to the Empress and creativity. So perhaps this choice that you want to make, or these choices that you want to face, has something to do with creating something you're passionate about. As the name might sound like, the Hanged Man is forced to be in this position, forced to wait around. That's not the case. If that were, then the Hangman would be upright, hanging upside down like this. Well, hanging right side up. But the character here, which in this case is a bat, hangs upside down by their own choosing, resting, reflecting, and deciding where they want to move next. As the card to appear for where you are presently in your life right now is the Chariot, really moving forward with confidence. Perhaps this is a message from your guides to take a break and just rest and relax. Reflect on where you are in your life right now, to really face all those choices that you want to have in your life. I feel like this Hangman's overall message is to just have patience with yourself as you work through your choices and face your options and decide what's best for you and what may not be. The final question I ask before we get to the bottom of the deck is your message from the universe for you. Message from your higher self, from your God, from God, however you choose to see it. For that card, you got the 8 of Pentacles. So we can see from this illustration, this is a card of working towards our goals. It's the only card of the Pentacles suit that has appeared for your reading. Although we haven't seen the bottom of the deck yet, so that might be a Pentacles too. But the 8 of Pentacles, 8 is a number of wealth and success. And we really can only find that when we focus on our goals and dedicate ourselves to the work that we want to do. So whatever you're passionate about, whatever you're working to achieve, keep that focus and really practice makes perfect. We've all heard that saying before. If your passion is to paint sugar skulls like the illustration that's shown here, then you know, if you just keep working at it, keep creating what you want and keep growing your art, painting your sugar skulls, you'll get better at it. That's with anything in life. Any of these choices that you are faced with, focus on one in particular and see where it takes you. You never forget that you are leading in your life. You can make something out of nothing, and I'm getting tongue-tied. You light up a room, whichever room you go into. I feel that there's a strong message right now for you from your guides that tells you if you want to achieve something, really believe in yourself and put in the work and dedication you need to make those dreams a reality. Let that inner fire that you possess lead you to success in life. With all my readings, if you follow me on social media, you know that I always choose to show the bottom of the deck. I feel like that's an overall message just of the entire reading, and a special message from your guides that we might not have seen otherwise. The card on the bottom of the deck for you, Leo, is the King of Swords. This is interesting because it's the only card of the court to appear for your reading. The King of Swords is the leader of logic. I'm a huge fan of Star Trek, so I always see the King of Swords as the Vulcans. You know, not really letting their heart get in the way or emotions getting in the way. They trust their minds and they see the truth. So if you're working to face these choices and find something that you really enjoy, then use logic in your decision and really think about all the options that you face in order to pick the one that's best for you. The King of Swords, obviously, as the king, is the leader of the court, of the sword suit. So every other people look up to him and admire him. He doesn't let his emotions get in the way, which, as a fixed fire sign, you've got that passion and enthusiasm for things. So it's possible that that fiery energy can turn negative sometimes. I believe the King of Swords appears for you right now to show that you need to add a little more logic to your ideas and to your choices. Never forget, though, that you are leading in your life right now. Gain control of your life, you hold the reins, and you can do anything you set your mind to. You're full of confidence, and if you're not, you should be. You're one of the most passionate signs of the zodiac, and if we really set our minds to it, we can do anything. Whatever choice you're thinking about making, whatever fills your heart with passion and excitement, believe in yourself that you can do it. Take control of your life, grab the reins, and drive yourself to where you want to be. Whatever one of these choices that are shown here is the one that most calls to you. I mean, we have the fire, like the passion and enthusiasm. The flower, which I kind of reminds me of growing things, whatever it might be, something beautiful. House, making a nice foundation for ourselves and our family. Perhaps you like to be elusive to people and you don't want to share your true self and you want to wear a mask. That's fine too. It's your choice. You've got money in this one, like a little ghost in this one. So if you're into spirituality or the paranormal and stuff like that, again, this is something that you can work on. And then a snake, which to me always means like higher knowledge, learning more, and transforming ourselves, shedding the past. Whatever one of those choices you might be interested in, or whatever's on your mind right now, believe in yourself that you can do it. Have patience with yourself, like the Hangman mentions, and really think your ideas through. And of course, with the Eight of Pentacles, this shows putting in the hard work, focus, and dedication to find that success with whatever you're passionate about. As I said, this is a generalized reading for Leo. This might resonate with you, it might not. Your sun might not be in Leo, but you may have your moon, your rising sign, or even Venus, Jupiter, Neptune. Any of those planets might be in the sign of Leo. So this may resonate with you, it may not. If you want a more personalized reading, feel free to send me a message and I'll be happy to do so for you. If you're curious as to where the planets are in your birth chart, feel free to send me a message about that too, and I'll be more than happy to help you find it. You will need to know the city you were born in and the time of your birth. I really hope you enjoyed this reading, Leo. And as I said, you can do anything you set your mind to. Believe in yourself and have that confidence to make your dreams come true. I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.